Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. Today we are going to discuss multiplication of vectors by real numbers and subtraction of vectors. So how we can multiply a vector by real numbers. So now we are going to discuss that. Suppose if we consider a vector a bar is the vector. If we multiply this vector by a real number, here lambda is a positive number, lambda is positive number. So if we multiply a vector a bar with a positive number lambda, we get the resultant as a vector. So if we multiply any real number, so here lambda is real number, so if we multiply any real number with a vector, we will get a vector itself, gives a vector, but the magnitude will change. So first suppose here a bar is a vector and 2 is a positive number. So if we multiply this real number with a vector, we will get 2a bar. So if we multiply a positive number with a vector, the direction of vectors does not change, but the magnitude will be changes. So there will be only change in the magnitude. Why? Because we are multiplying a vector with a positive number. So here we are multiplying vector a bar with 2, means the vector has become twice the magnitude. So 2 not twice, so the magnitude will become double. So first suppose if we multiply a vector with 3, so a vector magnitude will becomes thrice the a bar. So if you multiply a vector with a positive number, the magnitude will change and there is no change in direction, means the vector have same direction. You can observe that a bar and 2a bar having same direction. So even I have multiplied a positive number with a vector, there will be same direction of a itself. There is no change in the direction between a bar and 2a bar. So there will be change in the magnitude only. So the number which is multiplying with a vector, that number of times the magnitude will be changes. So if you multiply 2 with a vector, so 2 times the magnitude will be increased. When you multiply a vector a bar with a negative number minus lambda, then the result will be minus lambda a bar, that is a vector. So if you multiply a positive number or negative number with a vector, the result will be vector only, but whose direction is opposite to a bar. So I said when a vector is multiplied with a positive number, there will be no change in the direction takes place. There will be the direction same as a bar. So when you multiplied with a positive number, for suppose if you multiply a vector with a negative number, then there will be a change in the direction which is opposite to the a bar vector, and magnitude will be minus lambda times a bar. So the magnitude will be changes by a number, that is positive number or negative number. If you multiply 2 with a vector, the magnitude will be increased by twice the times with the a bar vector. So first suppose this is a bar. So this is a bar. I am multiplying this vector a bar with minus 1 and minus 5. So what will be the resultant? That will be opposite. This is minus 1 a bar and this will be minus 5 a bar. minus 1 a bar means minus a bar or minus a bar. So you can observe that the magnitude will be minus times the a bar. So and you can observe that the direction will be opposite to a bar. Why? Because we are multiplying a vector with a negative number. This is forward direction. As it is multiplied with a negative number, the directions are opposite to a bar. Opposite means reverse of a bar. So I am multiplying a number lambda here. Lambda could be scalar. So lambda is a scalar here. I said that the scalar will be in the form of numbers. Numbers and denoted just as alphabets, simple alphabets. So scalars are represented as simple alphabets and will be in the form of numbers itself. So we are multiplying a vector with a positive number or negative number, that will be a scalar. So now we are going to discuss about subtraction of vectors. Let p bar and q bar are two vectors. So with the help of p bar and q bar, two vectors, we are going to find the difference of vectors with the help of law of vector addition. So with the law of vector addition, we are going to find the difference or subtraction of vectors. How we can subtract or find the difference of vectors with the help of law of vector addition means, so minus q bar vector added to the vector p bar. So then the resultant will be the subtraction of vector, that is p bar minus q bar. So p bar, so what should be added to the p bar? Minus q bar. So plus of minus minus, so p bar minus q bar. This is the subtraction of two vectors. So the resultant will be p bar minus q bar. So subtraction of vectors can be done with the help of law of vector addition. So p bar minus q bar. For suppose if you want to find q bar minus p bar means minus p bar vector should added to q bar. You will get q bar plus of minus p bar. You will get q bar minus p bar. So with the help of law of vector addition, we can find the subtraction of vectors. So now we are going to discuss about laws of vector subtraction. So we know that, so law of vector addition follows commutative law, associative law and distributive law. But the law of vector subtraction only follows distributive law. So in vector addition, vector addition follows commutative law, associative law and distributive law, that we have discussed in previous class. But in vector subtraction only follows distributive law, that does not follows commutative law and associative law. So vector subtraction does not follow. So I'm not at all explaining in detail about law of vector subtraction, because this is only useful for multiple choice question. So what they ask means, which of the laws will be followed by law of vector subtraction means it follows only distributive law. So you can mark the correct option, that is only distributive law. It follows only distributive law. It does not follows commutative law and associative law. This is enough for your examination. So I am not at all explaining detail about law of vector subtraction. Not follows commutative law and associative law. So vector subtraction follows distributive law. distributive law. So distributive law means, so m, here m is a scalar, is multiplied with subtraction of vectors. You will get mp bar minus mq bar. So this is that. Why? Because here scalar, m is scalar. As I said that multiplied with any vector, there will be no change in the direction takes place. So m of p bar minus q bar equals to m p bar minus mq bar. This is law of vector subtraction. So only follows distributive law and does not follows commutative and associative laws. So if you have any doubts in these topics, please comment me in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.